I was looking into the process of filing a complaint against a Sapulpa police officer. And so as part of that process, I go where I'm supposed to go and I ask the questions about what do I do to file a complaint about an officer. And I'm directed from one window to another window. And so I walk to the other window to ask the woman questions about what do you do to file a complaint about an officer. Do I? Hello, I need an officer complaint form.
I don't think we have an officer complaint form. I can call a supervisor in for you. You can talk to them.
No, how would a person file a complaint if they were wanting to file a complaint about the Sapulpa Police Department but didn't want to speak to an officer that's part of the Sapulpa Police Department to file their complaint? How would they go about doing that? Most people would be concerned.
Maybe at the city hall. Maybe you'd go to the city because the city manager is like kind of our boss over all city employees.
But there's not a form of some kind that you can file for an officer complaint?
No.
That asks for certain information or anything?
To ask for certain information?
No, that asks the person to fill out and provide certain information, like their name and what happened, and nothing exists like that?
Just call an officer in or a supervisor in, and then they take all that information.
Do they then create a report?
Either that or a log information report. It depends on what exactly.
Can I do a log information report request for the last 5 logs related to officer complaints? Do a request for those records?
So that's actually a request for records.
Right.
Yeah, so you would ask the records.
So go back to this little window right here, and then so now that I'm going to ask
to actually complain against somebody, or you're just
no, I'm trying to figure out the process.
Okay,
just the process.
So if you want to get the last 5 officer complaint forms or logs, or
yeah, I just want to see how Sapulpa does it and logs it and stuff.
Yeah, so you had to fill out an open records act.
Sure.
So you'd go back to the records office, and they would give you the form to fill out and explain how it goes.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, it's seriously concerning when I find out that the way you file a complaint about an officer is by meeting with another officer to tell them about your complaint. I don't really think that them investigating themselves has ever been something that should be going on ever in the history of mankind. And the fact that a victim has to go to the perpetrator's place of employment to file a complaint about them is just absurdity to me. But that's exactly the way that the city of Sapulpa appears to work their process. And you have to file your complaint with an officer for the city of Sapulpa. Well, as we're over there asking questions, a woman who's behind the window, which is like bulletproof glass, because God forbid they have a public interaction with a human being, they get really ticked off that we're filming into this area.
I can see whatever I can see, right?
No, you cannot. You cannot be filming OLETS computers. It's state law.
Pardon me, ma'am. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that.
Thank you. You can't film.
I'm doing it right now.
I want to know about that prisoner that's laying down in the cell back there. That's what I want to know about.
Go down the records ender. We'll call you an officer to talk to you.
I still can see.
I can see.
Go away.
No.
I want to know about
It's too much fun. You holding that up is just too much fun.
But you got an officer up here, please.
She wants an officer up here.
Why you got call guys with guns for cameras?
I don't know.
Cameras right there. I mean, look at them right there.
Do you have cameras back there?
Cameras for what?
Security cameras. Are there any back there in that room?
In the dispatch area?
Yeah.
No, it's illegal.
Oh yeah? What law is that?
It's OLETS. It's the
Oklahoma Law Enforcement Telecommunications System. I'm familiar with it. There's no law that says I can't record it.
No.
Yeah, there is.
Where'd you go to law school?
Crickets.
And what they're concerned about is that we could be filming information from OLETS, which, for those of you who don't know, is the Oklahoma Law Enforcement Telecommunications System. It's where cops look you up and find out whether you have warrants and find out where you live and all that other information that the cops keep on you. They have a file on everybody. So they were absurdly concerned that we would be gathering information from OLETS. It was 30 feet away, as I explained to them, like even with the high quality camera lenses that we use, we shoot in wide angle because wide angle gets you the wide angle so you all can see everything. And I explained this to them, and ultimately I show them that we can't get anything that up close using a camera like an FX3. You can't read what those screens say. So they're flipping out about something I can't even zoom in and see. Do we give up? We gave up now? Okay. Yes, I'm still out here. I have to do a request with you, she said.
Okay. Yeah, I went and tracked one down for you. And just
Okay,
printed it
awesome.
out.
Is this the... So this is a citizen complaint form. Look at you. You're a rock star. She said that if I wanted to get... That apparently most of the time what happens is an officer takes a report. Mm-hmm. Is there a way I can do an open record request for the last 5 of those reports that y'all have received?
I can give this to you and get it out of the spreadsheet and just make sure that's clear with the supervisor that we can release that information.
Okay. So you want to just give me that form and I'll send it in? You give me that, I'll fill it out at home, I'll send it in to an email.
Fill it out at home. You can provide me with an email. I can either, when it's ready, I can email them to you.
Sure. Is there an email address you could write on the top of that to where I know where to send it?
Yes. Let me grab you my business card real quick.
Thank you. And thank you for not flipping out. It's just a camera, it doesn't bite.
Oh, no, you're fine.
She got all upset. Well, what were they worried about us seeing on OLETS?
We help you guys with anything?
If you want to come out here and talk to me, I'd be happy to talk to you.
Okay. Any reason why you're filming people's personal information in here?
Am I filming people's personal information?
Yeah, those computers will display personal information.
Man, that's a shame. Y'all should make sure that the people in public areas can't see that.
Okay. I'll make sure to hide it real quick for you.
I think they already did. Sapulpa, the first place we truly had negative interactions, like of any substantial significance. Like, I'm just perplexed. I don't know. Are there? Oh, is he in there too? Oh yeah, they got 3 of them, 4 of them. How many cops does it take? Not much, y'all. You asked me if you wanted to talk to me.
You guys need anything? You guys need anything for police matters?
No, just explain to them that they can just be nice to people, and it would have been over like that. And just for your own edification, here, let's show them. Let me show you something, just so they can stop worrying about it. This is a decent lens on here, but it's not a high-end zoom lens. You see, that's the best I can get.
Yeah,
I can't see nothing.
No,
I got it. She just
get
needed
out
to be
of here because I got other things to go do. Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it. She could have just been nice. I didn't need you at all. Now, look, I understand that some cameras have amazing features, but none of us are ever going in the event that we happen to catch somebody's information on a computer screen. We would have to somehow have clairvoyance, and maybe Whoopi Goldberg came around to tell us, what somebody from the dead was saying was on somebody's computer screen, because other than that, there'd be no way we would ever have any idea what was going on at a particular time we walked into a police department. So again, their concerns were absolutely absurd, and her behavior, well, I gotta say, I love animal prints, but watching her try to hold that print up to block the camera while I've got the DJI camera positioned up higher than the FX3, it was one of the highlights of my day, because it was just frankly comical as hell. So all of that happened simply because we walked in to find out whether they had a complaint form that somebody could fill out and turn into the city about an officer for the Sapulpa Police Department. It was a simple mission that turned into an absolute mess, all because of one poorly trained government employee who decided to, well, overreact. If you like that video, check out another Karen in a city office at the video above. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Share this around. Help us get to 100,000 subscribers. Subscribe today.